Jeremy Lin, and you're a pretty big ovation. We saw last night in Boston, Jeremy Lin was the first point guard off the bench, played in the first half. Tony Douglas sat. But in the second half, Mike D'Antoni went with Tony Douglas, and Lin did not play. Shot clock down to 7 already. Nets haven't turned it over yet. Fields, pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. Jeffries wisely took his hand away. Jeremy Lin drives and finishes. Nice play from Lin. There's the strip, and Lin throws it ahead to Tony Douglas. Up for the layup, banks it in. There's a little spark you talked about, Clyde.
Yeah, Lin provided impetus.
Together.
They're not communicating. There's a good hands by Lin. The strip, Douglas, the recipient. But then Williams has been able to get inside.
The pass in the lower defensive box. The restricted area is negated. Nice feed inside. Lin to Jeffries. Lin once again trying to play a little two-man game. Banks it in. Nice play with Chandler. Taken away by Chandler. Here comes Shumpert to Lin. Lin flips it up and puts it in. Jeremy Lin once again.
He has been a surprise in the first half. Swoops and hoops again. And then
there's Lin. Just active and aggressive. Alley-oop to Chandler. Oh, beautiful pass from Lin. And Jeremy Lin continues to excite this crowd. Beautiful pass.
It was good ESP with Chandler and Lin.
Chandler 4 of 5 from the field. He comes in shooting 71% from the field. 9 points, 7 rebounds, couple of assists. It's called more. That's, I think, the players would stop doing it if it was called more. Alley-oop to Chandler. Jeremy Lin flips it up again, and Chandler throwing it down.
Fight out of Harvard, showing much sagacity now with his dishing. Chandler.
Lin and bench play in that second quarter, a lot was just the up-tempo, pressuring, driving to the basket, does it again. And a chance for a three-point play as he got hit. He's already played more minutes tonight than in any other game.
Yeah, watch the acceleration right here by Lin. Good acceleration right there to get to the basket, holding the ball up high and able to finish.
Shot. Jeremy Lin right now looks absolutely spent. Bumped by Petro, gets to the rim, count it, and a foul. Obviously not completely spent, as a strong drive to the basket and a chance for a three-point play.
Just when you thought the Nets had figured him out, keeping him on the perimeter and allowing him to swoop to the hoop again. So the last 2 times he's been very successful. And Jeffries as well. You won't see that in the stat sheet by Jeffries. We mentioned the intangibles that he brings to a game.
Jeremy Lin knocks it down, career high 15. And the Knicks take the lead.
And that's Lin's first perimeter shot. Been misfiring woefully from the field, but finding a range that time straight on with the hoop.
Perhaps the most unlikeliest Knick to be the hero. What a story here tonight at the Garden. Jeremy Lin, a huge spark in a game. The Knicks are desperate for a victory. And he has played perhaps the best game of his brief NBA career. About the three. Shot clock at 7. Now trying to pick and roll. Lin looking, gets it inside to Jeffries. Jeffries reversing, puts it in. Lin looking to penetrate. Pull-up jump shot. It's good. Jeremy Lin continues his magical night. He's got 17. Lin on the drive. Inside to Stoudemire. Stoudemire lays it in. Lin's penetration, his 7th assist.
Yeah, continues to penetrate and create, this time for Stat with the 5-footer.
Anthony now 3 for 14. Lin to the basket, reverse layup, he puts it in. Oh, what a play for Jeremy Lin.
Zigzagging his way through the zone and the reverse layup. Let us show you why and how. Zigzag, reverse off the glass. Yeah, winning and grinning.
And the chants of Jeremy now thundering down from the sellout crowd. We've been hearing it from the crowd. Little fancy shot clock at 8. Splits the defense again. Gets to the rim. Puts it in. And a foul. Wow. Jeremy Lin does it again.
A swirling dervish. Penetrating, manipulating, devastating the Nets. Watch this. Slicing, dicing right there. Swooping, hooping. And the crowd on their feet paying homage to this man.
Clyde, even it looks like his teammates don't believe what they're seeing.
Right. Yeah, jubilation for Lin and the Knicks.
22 points, make it 23.
Swoops to the hoop. Showing a nice repertoire. Acceleration, determination getting inside and finishing. And then when they denied the penetration, he found the perimeter shot as well.
Remaining in the third, and he has not sat down. He's played the rest of the way. Again, the crossover, the basket, puts it up, puts it in. Jeremy Lin with 25. A magical night for Jeremy Lin. He's the hero from Harvard as the Knicks get a much-needed victory on the game of his life, and he is sworn by his ecstatic teammates and a jubilant crowd here at Madison Square Garden.
Mike, thank you. Jeremy, career highs across the board. New York in Madison Square Garden chanting your name. Put this in perspective for us. Where does this game rank in your basketball career?
It's right there at the top. I'm just thankful to God for this opportunity to be able to come out here and play with this team and this organization.